Welcome to my 1 Minute to Wow video tutorial. This is Mary Fish with Stampin' Pretty. You can find my blog and over 1,000 card samples at www.stampinpretty.com. I hope you get a chance to stop by. On yesterday's post, I shared this adorable little treat bag, perfect for either a gift card or a candy bar. I'm sure you can come up with lots of cool things. But this was all created using the Stampin' Up! Mini Treat Bag Thinlits dies. Super easy. Even the stars, even the For You, all the cutouts as well, except for this little shape here that was created using the Scallop Tag Topper Punch. That's the only one that didn't come as part of that set. But I promised you some neat tips today. I'm going to start out with this adorable little clothespin. Stampin' Up! Has them available as an accessory. You get all of these, plus the missing ones. You get 5 in each row, or 20 total. And one really quick tip. I'm going to use this sweet little one with the hearts. You probably saw that there's a little hole here, which is actually where you would normally put the, it's the little hinge, I should say. And this fits through perfectly and keeps it anchored in place. So you can just dress up your clothespins with a little bow. And I think the style right now is to kind of keep the tails long. And I think that's really cute. So I'm just going to tie a bow on there. And then it's so much easier to tie the bow as well because of the fact that it's anchored in place. As a famous last words, as I struggle with it a little bit, but I'm working at an angle. So you can see how simple that was to put that together. So super easy, right? And again, just go right through the little hinge. And here's all the little cutie patooties. And then you'll also notice on the card that I love to use like colors as layers. So I put this white over the white heart. The For You is in white over white, or whisper white in Stampin' Up! Terms. And that allows for some wonderful dimension, but very subtle. Now this one I actually put skinny little strips of Stampin' Dimensional below. These stars, I'm hoping that you can see them, were actually adhered right to the cardstock. So the reason I do that, I certainly could emboss, but I get this embossed look, and with using the individual pieces, I can be far more random in where I want to use texture. So let me just show you a few tips using Tangelo Twist, which is another one of the Stampin' Up! 2014-2016 in colors. And of course it would coordinate with this super sweet little clothespin. I like to go this route. I like to use the Stampin' Up! Liquid multi-purpose glue and put a little glob right on my grid paper. That's probably more than I needed. And then I actually have a piercing tool, a paper piercing tool, that I have labeled for glue, and that's the only job it gets to do. They're inexpensive, and it certainly makes a big difference. Little kitty hair there. I've got 2 kitties in the house. And so I use this so I can have a very light touch. And rather than trying to put it right on the hearts, flipping them over, and sometimes they flip too much, I actually have a good idea where I want to put them. And I actually just add it just like this. I'm just going very randomly right now, but just to kind of give you an idea. And of course I've looked at the shape, and I have a good idea approximately how big of an area I should have. I've tried other things. Now I'm just going to, you probably saw I wiped the glue off, and then I'm just going to actually bring this over. Okay, a little bit smudged out, so I'm going to clean that up. It's just super easy this way. And again, you don't want much glue left on here, but just enough sticky to make it easy speasy for you to add these on. And I'm not pushing them down super hard yet in case I want to zhuzh a little something, which I'm going to do right here. I'm going to slide it up. But that was so easy, and you can do a lot of detailed work. Now I'm going to push them down good because I want them to stay in place, and they will. That's the beauty of multi-purpose glue. As I said, I've used A gel pen, I've used other options. They're great, but I have the best luck and the most staying power going this route. So I hope that was helpful for you today. So we've had a couple new tips for you about layering tone on tone, about using multi-purpose glue and a little paper piercing tool, and the cutie little pass-through on the clothespins. And I guess the last tip is when you use a clothespin, you can either grip it to the side of whatever object or 3D you're doing, but it's also got quite a bit of thickness to it. So I just doubled up. I just made my Stampin' dimensionals double thick. I layered one on top of the other to really give it some height, much more even. It doesn't have to be perfect, but much more even with the height that the clothespin is going to develop. So I hope you found today's 1 Minute to Wow video tutorial helpful. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.